What's up, people? It's your girl Adiola. Oh my god, we had more than 5,700 comments in the last episode. I was like, wait, what? Like, for real, in the first 2 days. Actually, before the end of the second day. Really? And it was mostly people putting down their account detail. And I felt so bad. I was like, oh my god. But the wonderful thing is, the winners have all been selected. They've been credited. Thank you so much, Natasha. We love you. And we disabled the comments. We disabled the comments because some people were still putting their account details. For those who were wondering, by the way, whether it's safe to put your account detail online, it is in Nigeria. It is. So, but we've disabled it all the same. Thank you so much, everybody that participated. I didn't think that we would get that many people. So a big apology to the people that did not win. Congratulations to all the winners. We're really happy for you guys. And once again, thank you so much, Natasha. Huge shout out to the people who did the selection. I do not envy you guys. They literally went over all the comments. More than 5,000 comments. I was like, how do you do it? So thank you to all the people that did the selection. All right, let's get to the story of the day. Huge shout out to all my fathers and all my mothers at EFCC. Thank you. Particularly the head of their Sokoto zonal office. That is my very own father, Abdullah Lawa, for not collecting bribe from a Chinese construction company that offered them 100 million naira. They started with 50 million naira cash.
The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has arrested 2 Chinese for offering the sum of 100 million naira as bribe to the zonal head of the anti-graft agency in Sokoto State, Mr. Abdullahi Lawal.
I said, that is more than $250,000. I was shocked. I said, where do they find this kind of money? But apparently, this Chinese construction company, known as China Zonghao Nigeria Limited, is currently being investigated by EFCC for allegedly misappropriating and diverting public funds, and also for money laundering and abuse of office. I said, Jesus, Chinese will come to Nigeria and do this to us.
According to the EFCC, the sum was allegedly offered in a desperate bid to compromise ongoing investigations of a construction company, which was handling contracts awarded by the Zamfara state government between 2012 and 2019.
So the government of Zamfara state awarded them contracts worth 50 billion naira between 2012 and 2019. How much is that in dollars? About $130 million. Father, Jesus. So far, the government has paid them 41 billion naira out of that money. 41 billion. But they allegedly diverted over 16 billion naira to their pockets, which is why they could afford to give 100 million naira cash as bribe. Do you see what I'm saying? Because what I'm seeing is a seesaw. They are trying to bribe us with our own money. They were being investigated for diverting construction money, Nifa. So they wanted that EFCC boss to make the investigation disappear. That was their request. I've seen a lot of people saying, they cannot try this in their country, which is true. They cannot, of course. But the question is, when would we invest in our own construction companies so that we don't have to depend on foreigners all the time in Nigeria? We have so many civil engineering graduates in Nigeria. Every year they keep graduating. They're just graduating. And architects, I always wonder why we don't patronize our own. The problem is, many Nigerian companies also divert funds and they chop money. That is a problem. But I feel like we generally prefer foreign products, foreign investors, foreign contractors, foreign anything foreign we prefer. I think so. And look at how they are doing us. You see what I'm saying? Honestly, I really appreciate EFCC for not taking that bribe. Thank you, Alaji. In case you are watching, you made us proud, Alaji. Now this same month, 27 illegal miners were arrested in Osun State. 17 of them Chinese illegal miners.
27 illegal miners, including 17 Chinese nationals who are engaging in illegal mining activities in Osun State, have now been arrested. They were arrested at different mining sites in Ilefe and Elisha axis of the state.
I said, we have finished, During this lockdown, farming people, during the lockdown, Chinese people were digging for gold in Osun State.
Large deposit of gold, mostly in Ife-Ijesha axis. Unfortunately, illegal miners, particularly the Chinese, have been taking advantage of the state in this aspect for many years. Their activities have led to environmental degradation, while Osun River has also been polluted.
Hey, baby, you see your life Nigerians see your life.
Operatives of the Joint Task Force, with the support of Amatekun, apprehend some of them.
Them do mina work of the good.
What is the name of the company that you work for?
Have different company, because any company need extra hand to do some work, I will help.
Are you aware that what you are doing is illegal?
No.
My father and my God. Now forget about the bribe. Forget about Chinese miners, illegally digging for gold. Did you guys hear what our health minister said? My father, that is a daddy doctor, Osage and Hanire. My people, I can't believe I'm saying this. Remember the Chinese medical practitioners that came to help us in Nigeria? The people that came to save us. He said that apparently that they are finding out that not all of them are medics. I said, what the heck? And then on top of that, they said they don't know their whereabouts. Daddy, you have finally done it this time. For you, you did it. I was shocked. These people arrived in Nigeria on April 8th. I thought they've been busy this whole time. I thought they've been helping us. So everything that we've been doing has been Nigerian doctors. Let me read what Daddy said. He said, I think not all of them were doctors. How can you think? You're the health minister. Did you guys verify before welcoming these people into your country? And then he said, I heard that some of them are technicians, but they are staff of CCECC. That is the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation. Wait, why did you tell us they came to help us with coronavirus? And then he said the Ministry of Health is not their host, so we can't always explain what happened to them and where they are. You don't mean it, Daddy. And then he said that there seems to be a lot of interest in these doctors. No, there's no interest at all. This is the health minister talking. He said there seems to be a lot of interest in these doctors, but they are the staff of their company, and I think that they are on a company visa. That's it. You know what? Let me finish reading. And then I guess he doesn't want us to worry. So he added this. But we have been able to learn some things from them by interacting with them from their experience in their country. Jesus. You have learned something from construction workers. That is what... There you have it, my people. The Chinese saviors they are missing. They don't know their whereabouts. Daddy, you've done it this time in case you're watching. We just want to greet you extra special. What kind of government is this? Not just the health minister, everybody in this Buhari's government. What are you guys doing? Which is why, once again, I want to beg our leaders. We've been begging you, please stop borrowing money from China. For how long would we say this? They have this sense of entitlement to anything in Africa. They just feel like they can just come and just take it. And why wouldn't they feel like that when we keep borrowing from them? They feel like they can just come and take our good.
Nearly 2 decades of lending has made China Africa's top creditor. China's government, banks and companies lent some $143 billion to Africa.
We don't have a government. Meanwhile, my people, move close. I saw this video of some Nigerian lawyers who decided to sue China for the impact of coronavirus.
Lawyers in Nigeria are suing China. They want $200 billion in damages for the loss of lives.
The clamor to make China pay is growing louder. The latest on the list is Nigeria. A group of Nigerian lawyers is suing China. They want $200 billion in damages.
Oh, amazing. Very impressive, right? The only issue is they have to first of all get the support of the Nigerian government.
The lawyers have a two-phase action plan. First, go to the Federal High Court of Nigeria, and then persuade the government to sue China at the International Court of Justice. But the hands of these governments are tied. Most of them have taken billions of dollars of Chinese loans.
So, do you think that the Nigerian government will support this movement or not? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I have a feeling what you think, but I'd like to hear from you guys. You guys don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to Ethiopia. Can you guys believe that 540 underage marriages have been thwarted by the Ethiopian authorities in the last 2 months? I was like, what? Apparently, because of the COVID-19, which forced children out of school, a lot of parents have tried marrying off their daughters. I don't understand who does that? They're supposed to be in school, they are not. So now you want to marry them off? Authorities got tipped off before the wedding preparation started, and they were able to intervene and stop the wedding from happening. They've been able to stop 540 weddings. I don't understand how anybody would try to marry off their young daughter in the first place. Not to talk about during lockdown. Who gets married during lockdown? What if the groom has coronavirus or somebody from the groom's family? You know, how would they even know? This doesn't make any sense. And to think the parents are the ones doing this, we really need to create more awareness about how underage marriage deprives girls of education, which prepares them to have the opportunity to work and make their own money. And also it makes them dependent. It jeopardizes their health. It increases their risk of exploitation.
ተመጀመሪያ ቀን ጀምሮ እኔ ደስተኛ አይደለሁም። የኔንማ እንድታየው አልፈልግም። የኔን ስቅይት እሷ እንድታየው አልፈልግም።
It exposes them to sexual violence. A lot of these men rape them, by the way.
ድማ ግብረ ስጋ ግንኙነት ሲባል አላውቅም። እኔ ዛን ጊዜ እንዴት እንደሆነ አላውቅም። ሱን ያ 7 አመት ሰው 16 አመት ነው እንዴ ሆነታ።
It exposes them to domestic abuse.
እናት አባቴ ሲሸኙ ታባለ ጋር ሆነና ሲሸኙ እኔም እዚያው ታባሩኝማ ተጫጉሎም እንደውም ወጥቼ ሲመታ ጊዜ ጠፍቼ ጀነዋል።
And sometimes death in childbirth. You know, underage marriage is not limited to Ethiopia. We have a lot of it still going on in Nigeria as well. But according to the UN, Ethiopia is home to 15 million child brides. But the government of Ethiopia is trying to put an end to this illegal practice by 2025. Huge shout out to all the officers in Ethiopia who have stopped the 540 marriages. That's impressive. You guys not know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to Namibia, you guys will not believe this. The government of Namibia has banned all their officials from buying new cars for the next 5 years because they want to divert the money into the fight against COVID-19. I'm like, oh my God. So they already announced that no new cars for all the officials until 2025. They said that this would save them about 200 million Namibian dollars, which is about 10.7 million US dollars. And so they said they would divert this money into the fight against COVID-19. And can you believe how many cases they have? 16 cases. They have only 16 cases. Their population is 2.5 million. They have only 16 cases. They have 0 death. Yet they are putting all their resources to fight this virus. Okay, so I'm not comparing Nigeria. I can't even compare Nigeria. I'm not allowed to. But those of you that are watching me, wherever you're from, when would we find a news like this coming from your country? Let me know if you think something like this can happen in your country in the comment section. Namibia, you have done well. We are really proud of you guys. You guys not know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So, right now, all 54 countries of Africa have now confirmed cases of COVID-19. Altogether, we have more than 70,000 cases in Africa. We have more than 2,000 deaths. But we also have more than 29,000 recoveries. Now that's worth celebrating. And like I said in my last episode, at least 9 countries in Africa are managing this virus with 0 death. That's impressive. I have not talked about Eritrea in a long time. I really apologize. But the government of Eritrea says that they have no case of COVID-19 left. They had 39 confirmed cases and all of them have recovered and they've been discharged from the hospital. Their population is 3.2 million. I guess that's why their number is not that high, but they have no death and no more patients. That's amazing. Huge kudos to all the countries that are managing this well. I really wish that we Africans can share more, that we can share recipes, you know what I mean? But the wonderful thing is knowing that about 30,000 Africans have recovered from this virus. That's impressive. You guys not know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So, a few months ago, I told you guys about a 20-year-old lady, Aramide Akintimeyin. This lady teaches as a profession, and then on weekends when she's supposed to be resting, she will gather together street kids that cannot afford to go to school, and she will teach them for free.
Aramide Akintimeyin's Saturdays are set aside to fulfill what she describes as her purpose, a 20-year-old graduate of economics, sacrificing her weekend to do a job she doesn't get paid for. From street hawkers to artisans, she opened her doors to children in need of improvement free of charge.
Wow, that's impressive. If you'd like to watch the episode about what she's doing, I'll put the link in the description below. But now I have a follow-up for you guys on my madam. Ladies and gentlemen, Aramide has been accepted at Harvard University for a master's in learning and teaching education so that she can go back to Nigeria and do more for those kids. She said the reason she applied is she feels like she needed to know more herself. I'm like, whoa, when the teacher decides to be taught, that's impressive. Like, girlfriend wants to know more so she can impact life even more. Because, you know, she's the only one teaching those kids. So she wants to be better prepared. And who knows the opportunities that may open up for her if she could get this Harvard master's degree. I am so happy for her. I am so proud of her. But I'm also very worried for Aramide because she must raise money for tuition latest by May 22nd. Otherwise, she may lose this admission.
Hi, my name is Aramide and I've always wanted to be a teacher since I was 6. This is why I started Talent Mind Academy, to see that every child has access to free quality education, irrespective of their economic background. After 1 year of running Talent Mind, I discovered that I needed much more expertise, so I applied for the Learning and Teaching Master's program at Harvard University, and I got in. An education at Harvard will give me the skill, knowledge, and network I need to scale Talent Mind Academy across low-income communities in Nigeria, reaching more disadvantaged children.
I don't know if there's somebody out there, you know, that can help us. I don't know who this is for, but her tuition fee is $68,000, and she has a GoFundMe page where she has raised more than $17,000. She got partial scholarship of $12,500, and then another donation of $2,600. So in total, she has raised $32,000. She still has to raise $35,000. So please, if you are moved by this young lady, of her own will, teaching street kids for free, using her own resources, and she will sometimes even feed them, give them snacks, investing in them when no one was watching, inviting guests to speak with those kids to inspire them. If you're inspired by this lady, this is the time that she needs us. Please, let's help her. No amount is small. If only 35,000 people would donate $1 each, we will have the money that we are looking for. She won't have to miss this opportunity if you guys donate. So please don't think that any amount is small. I really look forward to sharing her pictures at Harvard and also thanking you guys for making it possible. If she gets into Harvard, I'll bring her photo here so you guys can see. You are not just changing her destiny, by the way, but you're changing the destinies of all those children that she's impacting. And like I showed you guys in that other video where I featured her, she's already changing the lives of these children.
The successes recorded motivate Aramide to do more. 14-year-old Rabia's transformation is one of many success stories.
She was just indoors and, you know, she wouldn't say anything in class. We wouldn't know if she's catching, she wouldn't communicate anything. But now, you know, I mean, you saw how she explained to the class.
Some of them didn't know how to read, but because this lady decided to volunteer her time, now they are reading. Some of them had lost their confidence because they were not going to school and their colleagues were going to school, and now they've gained their confidence back. So she's already empowering people. So please, let's also empower her. And I know that she's not the only one in need of school fees because I know I will get emails like, Adela, I'm also in need of school fees. I know so many people are in need of school fees, but please, let's help her even in our need. You can find her on GoFundMe. Please visit her GoFundMe page, and also you can find her on Instagram. This is her Instagram handle. And the only reason that I got to know about this is because of the reporter who covered her story, Onye Sunday. Thank you so much, my sister. This reporter is going beyond just telling Aramide's story to pulling her own resources together and everything in her power to ensure that this girl gets into Harvard. That is so nice of her. Thank you so much, Onye Sunday. Once again, congratulations to you, Aramide. We really hope that this actually manifests. You know, we hope to see you at Harvard. And we know you will continue to make us proud. I have the link to the GoFundMe in my description below. Now that you're done watching the show, please, you know, you can just click on it to help the girl. All right, y'all, it's been real, and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's right here. Like, just click the subscribe button. So what, you know? Until next time, I must see you all later. Peace out. I'll call you back. What's up, my people? It's your girl. Yes, I send money to Nigeria all the time, both to support my family and to support the foundation. I've tried lots of ways, stores, apps, banks, but they were too expensive and so time consuming. So when I heard about SendWave, I was skeptical at first. Let me be real with you guys. It sounded too good to be true and I didn't trust it. But once I tried it, there was no going back. They deliver within the minute, as in one sharp you send it and they receive it instantly. Oh shit. And they're always the cheapest. In fact, you don't pay any transaction fees. You get what I'm saying? That's amazing. And then they have very competitive rates. So sometimes you will think that the competitors may look cheaper, but with the fees that they are always charging, they are more expensive. On top of that, they are secure. All my data is heavily encrypted and they have a dedicated fraud and security team to keep me and my money safe. You get what I'm saying? You see, that's why I trust SendWave to send my money, whether I'm up in the mountains or whether I'm home relaxing. My people, try SendWave. Your life will never remain the same.